Hey everybody. Okay, so another question I got from you guys was, how do I expand my market? So yesterday I talked to you guys a lot about how to, make your Facebook page look really good, your personal Facebook page, putting tons of valuable content on there, making it look really pretty. Adding tons of value, and ultimately when somebody goes there, they immediately feel that trust with you because they know that you're there, you're showing up every day. It's going to be really easy. So honestly, you guys, that is step one. And if you skip step one and you don't do that part, step two is not going to work. So don't waste your time. If you're going to put your time somewhere, make sure that you make step one really, really good. So start there. If you didn't watch that video, go back and watch that video. Crucial point. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is 4 ways that you can expand your market without actually paying any money. So expanding your market for free. I will be totally honest with you guys. I do not run paid ads. So for all of you that asked, on my fan page, how to run paid ads and stuff, I've played around with them. I've spent a lot of money and they don't work that well. So maybe it's just me. I don't really know how to do it. But honestly, the biggest thing for me is that I believe that this business is very trust-based. I believe that this business, you have to have a connection with people and build that relationship with people before they're just going to hand over their money to you, and put it in trust that you're actually going to show up and do what you said you were going to do. So if you're that kind of person that's really good at talking to someone that you don't know, that you have nothing in common with, and you can sell something really quickly, then that's great. And maybe a fan page would be a great option for you. But for me, I love having that personal relationship with people. I love having that connection and talking about their goals and what their needs are and finding a program that's going to work really, really well for them and what they need and helping them, one-on-one through the program to help them have success with whatever they have going on. Ultimately, it's worked better for me in my challenge groups. I have more people having success when we have that relationship and that trust factor with each other. And the coaches that, I've found through helping people get results, the coaches that have joined my team because of that, we already have that relationship. So it's easy for me to say, hey, have you ever considered coaching? You're rocking your program. You love this, this, and this. These are your interests, and I think this is why you would make an incredible coach. So it makes it really easy if you can build a relationship with people first. That's why yesterday when I was talking about attraction marketing, and talking about your interests and what you believe in on your Facebook is so important, is because it creates that environment of things that you guys have in common. And when you can build a relationship based on your interests and stuff and you're attracting like-minded people, the relationships come a lot easier. So what I found with paid ads, personally, why they didn't work for me was because I had such a huge melting pot of people coming in that I had no connection with. So the conversation was very shallow. There was no, I wasn't able to apply so much value to them, and they didn't see the value in me. So I struggled with it a little bit. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the 4 ways that I have used to build my business that ultimately can be free, and it builds so much value in you. So the first one that I want to talk to you guys about is Facebook, the groups on Facebook. So interest groups, guys. I don't care what you're interested in. If it's like fermenting raw foods, organic eating, clean eating, if it's fitness, if you're into yoga, Pilates, fishing, outdoor stuff, if you're a single mom, single dad, young mom, kids with disabilities, it doesn't matter. Whatever makes you different, whatever is your thing, whatever interests you have, go on Facebook and search for groups that are interest groups about that thing. So for me, let's say it's organic eating, because that's something that I love. That's something that I'm interested in. That's something that I feel I could add value to. So I'll find a couple of organic eating groups. I will join the group. I'm active in the group, if people are asking questions and I can apply some of my knowledge that I've learned along the way, I'll comment on it. If I have questions about something, I'll ask the question in the group. People will comment back, and I'm building relationships with people. So if I'm posting in the group and somebody comes back and, comments on my comment or something like that, then I will go and I will add that person as a friend. Totally not weird. You have stuff in common. As soon as they accept my friend request, I would just shoot them a message that says, hey, I hope you don't mind me friend requesting you. I noticed that we're in a group together and that we have a lot of stuff in common. I really appreciate you answering my message back. I noticed that you're on a health journey as well, and I thought it would be really cool to connect with another person on Facebook. If somebody said that to me, I would totally not be freaked out at all. And ultimately, what I believe in this business is that this business is not about selling challenge packs. So as that person adds me, I wouldn't go straight to them and be like, hey, I'm a Beachbody coach and just join up in my challenge. It's not like that at all. I genuinely want to build relationships with people. If nothing else comes out of it, I met a really cool friend that I have something in common with that, I can go to with different stuff. Honestly though, guys, if you're posting properly on your Facebook, like we talked about yesterday, if you're posting about stuff that you're interested in, that person's going to be interested in it too. They have the same interests as you. So as you're posting on your Facebook, this person is going to be commenting and liking. You can go to their page, comment and and build a relationship. And eventually, they'll be watching your fitness journey on Facebook, and eventually they're going to ask about your challenge group. So it's a very non-icky salesperson aggressive way of expanding your network. If you join 5 groups and you're very active in all of the groups and you're requesting, 5 or 6 people out of the group every single day, that's a lot of people in the course of a year, that are going to start seeing your stuff on Facebook. So that's number 1, groups. If you're going to use groups, just make sure that, you don't add so many that you kind of can't keep track of who's in which one and different interests and stuff. And another one that I don't necessarily recommend, not saying that it doesn't work, because I know for a lot of coaches it does work, just saying for myself, I don't find that friend requesting out of buy and sell groups work as well as interest groups, because buy and sell groups, again, are that huge market of people, just like a paid ad. Interest groups are people that have the same interests. So it makes it a little bit easier. So that's number 1, interest groups. Find them on Facebook. They're fantastic. Number 2, referrals. Okay, so you've talked to a few friends on Facebook about the program. They're super excited to join you in your first challenge group. They're signing up with the program. They're really excited. You've talked to them about it. At the end of the sale, after you've signed them up, ask them, can you think of anybody else that would want to join the challenge with you? You guys, referrals are huge. Referrals are crazy huge. Think of it this way. If I go to a restaurant and I love the restaurant, the food was awesome, the atmosphere was awesome, I would have no problem saying to one of my friends, oh my gosh, I went to this restaurant and this is what I loved about it and this is why I'm excited about it. And I can guarantee that that friend will go to the restaurant, right? So it's really no different when you're asking people like, hey, can you think of any friends that would like to join the challenge with you? These things are so much more successful when you do it with a friend, right? They're excited. They're excited to join your challenge. They're excited to start their new journey. If they went to one of their really good friends and they said, oh, I'm starting this challenge. I'm really excited about it. I think it's going to be really cool. Guaranteed one of their friends is going to want to do it with them, right? It's the way that we work. So asking for referrals, it can be as simple as, as soon as they've signed up, just say, and you know what? These things are so much more fun when you do them with a friend. You guys can kind of help, hold each other accountable. And I actually have a couple of extra spots in the challenge. So if you can think of anyone that wants to join it with you, let me know and I can add them to the group and we can get them all set up. Simple. People love that. And I know that when I'm joining something and I'm a little bit nervous, whether it be a group or a class or a training, anything like that, I always pick a friend to do it with me. And, you know, I'm not really a scared person, but I always pick someone to do it with me because it's always so much more fun. And if you can have your challengers having a friend join with them, it'll also help hold them accountable too. So number 2, referrals. Number 3, finding friends of friends. So it's going to be very, very similar to the interest groups. So again, it's really, really, really important, you guys, that your Facebook is really well done. Really well done. There's not a bunch of Beachbody stuff all over it, because you don't want the second that someone comes onto your Facebook page for it to be a billboard of advertisements. They will know that you are trying to sell them a program. They will know that you're trying to sell them a program. And ultimately, that's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to build relationships. So make sure that you're talking about everything that you love on Facebook, just trying to attract, you know, a following, not so much sell stuff to people. So friends of friends. So you could go through your friends list and, you know, find mutual friends of them. You can look at their profile, kind of click and go down their wall, and you're going to get a pretty good idea, again, of what people are like. And if I find someone that's very much like me, you know, a young mom, maybe lives in BC, maybe loves doing outdoor stuff, you know, just different things that stand out to me that are very much like me, motivational quotes, that kind of stuff, I'll actually send her a friend request. And again, when she accepts my request, I would send her a message that just says, hey, I hope you don't mind me friend requesting you. I stumbled across your page. I noticed that we're both mutual friends with so-and-so. I love your page. I love your quotes. I noticed that we have a few things in common. I hope you don't mind me friend requesting you. Not creepy at all, you know, kind of as a joke. But I thought it would be really cool to connect with another person on Facebook that had some similar interests as me. Not creepy at all. If I had someone friend request me because they came across my page and they loved my quotes and, you know, they loved my pictures, I would not even think twice about creating a relationship with that person. Ultimately, I think that people post, I mean, if their accounts are public and they're, you know, sharing quotes and they're sharing recipes and they're doing all these things, I think that it's okay and they want people to find them. You know, people love getting compliments. People love getting noticed. So, you know, by noticing them, friend requesting them, and genuinely just wanting to create a relationship with people, I think it's awesome. So for me, if I was going to go down Facebook, I would find moms that were interested in fitness, you know, entrepreneurial stuff, motivational stuff, that were into clean eating, organic eating, stuff like that we have in common, so that when we start a conversation, it's very easy to talk and we can laugh and we have, you know, stuff that we have in common. And then eventually, again, they're going to see me posting. They'll see me posting my journey, about my family, about my fitness and my food. And eventually they'll see a challenge group invite. And maybe they'll join it, maybe they won't. If not, at least I created an awesome relationship with someone, and someone that will start liking my posts. So that's the third thing, is friend of friend requests. And the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is a little bit more hands-on stuff for you guys that don't like social media. Honestly, not everyone is comfortable with Facebook or Instagram, and I get that. I understand that some people are very old school style marketing. They like face-to-face interaction, and that's awesome. It is not to say that people cannot have success in this business if they're not okay with posting their life on Facebook. And aggressively marketing with Facebook. I would still say that you have to do the thing that I said yesterday about your Facebook wall, only because if you're going to create relationships with people, they're eventually going to want to find a landing spot. And if you're running your challenge groups off Facebook, you have to be, you know, present on Facebook. There has to be a presence. But the last thing I want to talk to you about is face-to-face interactions. So there's 2 ways that I want to talk to you guys about that I have tried myself that I really like. The first one is a fit club. The Fit Club is awesome. What it basically is you find a venue, you set up a venue, you set up your laptop and a projector screen, or a TV. When I did my first one, I found this like little room that had a TV that I could hook my computer up to. And so I rented the hall. I had a place where I could play the DVDs. You basically do a live workout with people for free, and then you have a Shakeology sampling after. So it's a really simple way of having that one-on-one interaction with people, but also, as people come, they can bring guests. So what I would do if I was going to run a fit club is I would find a venue, I would promote it like crazy, I would tell all my friends about it. Monday, 7 o'clock, XYZ school, I'm going to do a free workout. It's going to be a ton of fun. All you have to bring is like a water bottle and a ton of energy. Bring a couple of friends with you. If you bring 2 friends, I'll give you a free packet of Shakeology. It's going to be a ton of fun though, like free workout. So then if you get, 10 people there and they all bring 2 friends, that's a lot of people that you get to talk to. At your fit club, what I would do is I would tell my story. So when I opened it, I would tell my story, how I got involved with Fit Club, or Beachbody, how I got involved with Beachbody, my success story, why I love it, what it means to me. I would ask everybody if they've heard of Beachbody. No, I haven't. Okay. So basically they've put, the best workout programs onto DVDs so you can do them from home. We're going to try T25 tonight, but there's actually, like over 20 programs now. They're all awesome. I would do the workout with them. After the workout, I would make shakes. I would make sure everybody stayed. I would talk about the value of Shakeology while we all drink Shakeology. And I would let them know, if you guys bring a friend with you next time, I'll give you a free packet of Shakeology or whatever, to give them that incentive to keep coming back. My first fit club, I think I had like 5 people. By the end of them, I had like 45 people sometimes coming to my fit clubs. It's also a great opportunity if you have coaches that have signed up locally underneath of you. It's a great way for them to be able to bring people to your fit club and, really grow a bigger market besides just you doing it. So, fit club, live workouts. The last one is shake and share parties. Guys, honestly, it's about being innovative. This entire business is about being innovative. If you're trying to do what everybody else is doing, it's not going to work because it burns out so fast. And I think that's what happened also with the paid ads is, everyone was doing the same paid ad and it just burnt itself out. So by being innovative, it creates excitement with people and also with inside you. So I encourage you to try new things and do different things. Even if it's a little bit scary and you fail, that's okay. You tried it and at least you'll know how to do it. So the last thing is a shake and share party. Basically what this is it's a live home party and you can talk about the value of Shakeology. You can do a Shakeology sampling, all of the flavors. You can do Shakeology recipes. I don't know if you guys are familiar with how a lot of home parties are set up. I can think of a lot of companies that do it where, you show up, they've got kind of everything on display, or, you can sample the different stuff, try it, and then they say to you, if you host a home party, you get X amount off or you get X amount of free product. And, if you get 10 people to come to your home party, then I will give you another X amount of whatever. So you would have to figure it out yourself, what's going to work for you, what's within your budget. But you could set up home shows. So what you would do is you would have it normally at your own house first, or you could get a venue if you wanted, but I would have it at home. It's free. And, invite all of your friends over and just say, hey, like from 7 till 9, I'm going to have like a little party. We can have, appies. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to have a Shakeology sampling. You can even have the workout programs on your laptop playing if you wanted, and just talk about the value of it, what it's done for you, what you love about Shakeology. They can try it. It'll be super fun, even if it's just a night to get the girlfriends together. And then I would let everybody at the party know, if you host a home party and I come to your place and, we do it and you invite all of your friends, then, I'll give you a free 7-day sample of Shakeology. And if 10 people show up, then, you could offer a 3-day detox or whatever you wanted to do. It's up to you, whatever's in your budget. So those are the, 5, I guess I give you 5 ways of growing your market basically for free without running paid ads and doing all that kind of stuff that for me honestly is a little bit too techy. I'm a relationship based person. I'm a personal values kind of person. I don't do well with, a a lot of techie stuff. So that's what's worked really well for me. Interest groups, referrals, Fit Club, shake and share parties, and friend of friend requests. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to pick one. I want you to pick one out of the 5 things that I mentioned today. I want you guys to post below what it is. And if it's a group, a referral, or a friend of friend request, I want you to do it today and let me know how you make out. I want you to let me know what your experience was with it, how you felt about it. And if it's a Fit Club or a shake and share, which take a little bit longer, I want you to post below the date that you're going to do it on, so you're completely committing, the date that you're doing it on, and your plan of attack and why you're excited about it. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm super excited. Good luck expanding your market. Honestly, have fun with it. The purpose of this thing, you guys, is not to go out and try and sell a bunch of stuff. The purpose is to, add value to your life, find friends, create value for other people. And ultimately, if you can inspire or motivate one person today, your mission is accomplished. And you will, you'll be able to go to bed feeling like you did something really good. And that's so much more important than hitting high numbers or, the ranking, all that kind of stuff. When someone says, thank you, I needed to hear that today. Thank you, you inspired me, I needed you. That is more rewarding than anything. So aim for that. Always aim to just inspire and motivate, and you will have success. So happy expanding your market, and I'll talk to you guys soon.